So David, I've heard that many real estate transactions are like a four-legged table. What does that mean?
Well, what it means is the four stages, and I'll go through those four stages. Each stage is essential as the next. So with the table, if we're cutting off one of the legs and it's a little short, then we've got other cutting to do. So we want to make sure that we're giving equal attention to all these stages. So the first stage is basically what I call fact gathering, information gathering, understanding the marketplace, analyzing a client's needs. So this should all be done way before we're looking at real estate. Let's just call that the fact gathering stage. That stage could take months. That could take 6 months. It could involve engineering studies. It could involve a product analysis or transportation, or many variables that would affect a company's business. So that's one of the reasons I like to be working with a client long before we're signing a lease for real estate. My ideal would be we're meeting and getting together a year prior to an actual real estate acquisition, because that fact gathering stage is so important. The second stage would be evaluating the marketplace. So we're going to have choices. And an important aspect of that is real estate markets are dynamic, not static. So the day we start considering potential locations for your company is one set of available buildings. And 2 weeks later, some buildings have left the market, some buildings have come onto the market. So it's a dynamic process. It never really changes until we sign a lease or sign a contract to purchase. The third stage is the negotiation stage, and this is the stage where a team is really important. So as the company's real estate representative, I like to be working with their team, and their team is their accounting team or financial advisors, their attorney, people within the company who are making executive decisions. This would all be part of the real estate team. And then we go through a process of evaluating the alternatives, and there will be objective considerations to a decision. There will be subjective considerations to a decision, but that's the third stage. And the final stage is just follow-up, just making sure it all gets done, it gets to paper, the paper reflects what was agreed upon by the parties, and then even afterwards, traditionally with a lease, I will do a lease synopsis. We'll be red lettering dates that need to be addressed down the road. So that's the follow-up work. And so those are the four stages.
So that's a very long-term process then, I would think. You said a year in advance, and each of this has its own moving parts, and you're analyzing the market. It's almost up till the very end to make sure everything that's been predicted is true. Very interesting. Very good. Thank you, David. Very good.
I've had some transactions that have lasted years. Probably the longest is 7 years.
My goodness.
From start to finish.
Wow. You were a young man when you started. Don't miss any future segments. You can subscribe at huntcorp.com, and you can reach David at the information on the screen. See you next time.